Basically, I mean, I,
Is that
I,
fucking right?
all I remember, right, this is the thing, is that we spent a lot of time when we decided to stop hanging out with people, right? We were in that room 90% of the time, yeah, and it was an abrupt cut. We needed this. We got hit and just.
You had a weird, unexpected realisation, people. And
Well,
that's the way they fucking behave.
there was. I don't know where to start with the fucking crazy things, yeah. But this thing here was basically. This is my memory, right? This is my memory, yeah. Don't really remember what was going on in the day, but in that room must have been, smoking. And as every day, it's not unusual. And before you think, drugs. It's like, yeah, I know. Trust me, I know when I'm high, and I'm high all the fucking time, and I know when I'm never wasted.
Do you think, one thing, did you just step into the fact that you had to show you this? Did you? I'm wondering, did you sat there in a trance, did you fall asleep, or did you
Right, this is my memory. This is my memory. Yeah. Basically, it's the daytime. Yeah, and then. All of a sudden, whatever's happened, it's tea time now, and it's dark.
So you missed a few hours, you think?
It's dark. Well, no, I don't. No, I don't know. This is as far as this is a day like any other. I'm with Eve. We're watching videos on YouTube. Blah blah blah, and then this is my memory now of that day. I'm in a car, and it's dark, and it's got a nice sound system in it, and you know what? I'm not driving. I'm a passenger, and it's almost like it's a London taxi, actually.
Really?
It's quite spacious.
You in the back?
It's got a nice stereo. I'm in the passenger seat. This is interesting. I'm in the passenger seat, but I'm on the right-hand side. This is a left-hand drive car.
Mad.
Definitely. Right? I don't know who's driving, though, so it must be a taxi driver.
Yeah, okay.
Although it feels like it was one of my mates from years ago.
Yeah, the screen there.
Feels like it was Ben Morgan.
That as well.
Right. This is the thing. So my memory is like this. I'm in a car and I'm experiencing, I'll say watching, but I'm experiencing the Lost Book of Enki. And it's from the beginning, and I can tell you...
When you say that, well, you're living it.
I think I must be watching it, but I can't remember a screen. However, I can see all the...
Do you think you're projecting it?
It's a movie.
From yourself?
I have no idea. I don't know. My memory, I'm just saying my memory. I don't know what is.
No, but that's
I'm just telling you what I remember. What I remember is being in this car, watching the Lost Book of Enki, because I can remember how it looks and everything that happened. I can see it, mate. I can draw every bit of this, mate, in detail. Yeah? I want to make this film, because I know what this film looks like.
That's really important.
Shot by shot, yeah? And anyway, it's the most fantastic thing, and I get in, I go straight upstairs, I come in the bedroom, I sit there on the bed, where we did, in front of those mirrors like we always were, and I say, Eve, you got this on. I get the laptop, I remember searching for it, I search for it, I find it, I start playing it, and it's when I start playing it, and it's an audio book, there's no movie, I then realise this is the first time we're fucking watching, reading, listening, doing this, but what have I just done? Now, I had not been anywhere.
You've been directed to...
She says I've been sat there with her all day. I hadn't left the house. I was talking to her. So then I'm saying to her, hang on a minute, why did you not disagree with me then when I was saying you've got to see this? Because she was like, I didn't quite know what you were talking about. I thought it was something you must have seen or watched before. And I was like, no, and then I couldn't explain it.
Confused.
Yeah. Super confused.
Surreal, mate. Shit, man.
Now, what I'm talking about, this Lost Book of Enki, it's just an audiobook. There is no movie. There is no fucking pictures. None.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking you projected.
But I see the whole thing.
Personal memories.
I can see this. Now I can see H-fucking-D, mate, 4K.
No, you must have listened to it, yeah? You listened to the Lost Book of Enki.
Well, with her.
Audiobook, yeah.
For the first time, but
Was there anything that you recognised?
All of it.
Yeah, of course, but I mean, from that moment that you realised you thought you were watching it in that car, was there anything like that at that moment?
What do you mean? Sorry,
well, did you see that again, like that moment, what you saw then?
In my memory, yeah.
Did you identify, like,
my memory.
Yeah, with the audio,
Yeah.
with the visual you see?
Yeah, there was just no visual. But I could see it in my head because...
I know, but I'm just saying, did they relate in any way when you did listen to
Yeah, of course.
Right, yeah.
I was now just reading and listening to what I just experienced, but in a version that wasn't in a car without a video.
Well, what I'm thinking, because I'm regretting that, is like, that's very vivid, and it sounds very detailed.
It's exceptionally vivid. It's a memory, John. It's not a... This is a memory to me.
That's what I'm saying to you, bro.
It can't be.
No, it is.
But it is. It feels more... It feels a memory, like, more than I can remember yesterday.
Well, these are the mysteries, mate, because we have all this locked in us. But there's a reason they reset us, man, in our incarnation.
But this is the thing, is that was all, I suppose, kind of possible to have happened that day if it had happened, you know? So it doesn't seem like it was something from a long time. Mate, I don't understand it.
I know, it's not going to.
I want to know
anything that's intertwined, especially for the first time, with hallucinations, and personal situations where you're witnessing the surreal. Call it what you will. Let's believe it's a tear in the veil, something like that. You get a glimpse. Now all of that was guiding you to do that, and it's provoked and jarred these things that are directing you to your true self.
Would you want to know something else? Yeah, I think, mate, if you're right, then that's I think that's
real, right, wrong.
I'll totally embrace that. I mean, I'll go with that. I'll go with that.
Let's just go with it.
I'll go with that. I will go with that. But this is another thing that you have to know about this. I've just realised as well is that I watched. There's two versions of this. Lost Book of Enki on YouTube, right? Yeah, and there's multiple accounts that actually uploaded these same two versions, right?
Yeah.
Now, they're both pretty much the same, although one of them seems to be in more detail than the other. It's weird. Anyway,
audios?
Yeah, there's no pictures or videos any of it. He's with two different people, yeah. Anyway, this is the weird bit though, yeah. That I've only sort of realised recently, is that they both. I love that story is with me more than nearly any. But I now listen to those two versions, and they both really disappoint me, like pop music does. But hang on a minute, this is the bit, mate. Is that my memory of that story is proper.
You can put it right, yeah.
So where's that come from?
That's amazing. Wow,
right.
Said it, mate. Your memories. You have to do. See, you got emotional attachment underneath all that. Mate, it's mad, but consciousness is a hugely bigger thing than we could ever comprehend.
I can't.
It is, mate. It's huge.
This really confuses. It frustrates me more than anything. This does.
It's not just this thing we hold within us. It's everything.
This makes me frustrated. It makes me angry. It makes me this. You know. I don't know. It saddens me. This does.
Well, why? Tell me why.
Because I can't work it out.
Well, it's time.
How can I not work this out?
Well,
it saddens me because I like.
Just go bang, mate. Because it's massive, mate.
But this is ridiculous. This makes no sense.
No, stop now. Let's just roll with it. Is anything possible, bro? And you know that.
Yeah, I know that.
Man, if they can lie to the depths of the fucking earth.
I know that, and I say that, but me, mate, I can work it out.
Then we can have the truth being more amazing than we could ever believe.
You know, I'm not a fantasist, man, like this.
Mate. Listen, I'm very careful. I'm a cynical cunt.
I'm big imagination.
Look, I'm just saying, look, we're theorising.
Yeah, no, I'm not agreeing with you. I'm sorry, I'm just mind blown.
I've got a feeling of that. Yeah, no, you're just quickly
fucking done my ass. Yeah, it's crazy, mate.
It does sound fantastical, and we're not fucking irrational dickheads. But that's the hardest thing in life, Phil. It's just.
I'm only going to sound like an irrational dickhead.
The real and surreal, and what the fuck is real and all surreal and all that. Anyway, it's all part of the fucking thing, you know.
Yeah,
it's always just keeping your head, keeping
but
your
this,
and
John,
not letting it eat you up.
Right.
Well, listen, when you look at it cold-bloodedly, you got to think.
It can't.
You got a simple choice. What else you gonna fucking do? Why would you be thinking this way and have all these amazing fucking things? It can't be anything else. So we do the best we can, mate. But it's time. All these things down. It's too huge. It's fucking even like, you know, even how amazing.
I'd love to put this down to drugs. I'd love to put this down to being mad, but it's not.
No, it's all like.
That's what
Yeah,
confuses.
part of it.
I don't know what it is.
Part of the formula, though.